as you've never seen him before.
All the fathers respect him. All the daughters want to go out with him.
I love him and he's going to be my husband one day.
The controversies.
I feel like I got hung out to dry, you know.
His plans for the future.
I love playing league, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and be stupid.
Kia ora, I'm Miriama Kamel. Kiwis are pretty good at making heroes from sports stars, and our mates across the ditch aren't too bad at it either, with Sonny Bill Williams arguably the biggest name in rugby league today. He's still only 22 years old, but he's already been called the game's David Beckham. He's never far from the headlines, with talk today of his being in a crisis meeting with the Bulldogs. But tonight, for the first time, Sonny Bill Williams opens up to Sonia Wilson about his journey from Mount Albert to sporting stardom. He talks honestly about the controversies that threaten to derail his career and fronts up on whether he'll ever switch codes and come back home.
This guy's not just good.
Sonny Bill comes up with a steal.
Some reckon he's the best.
I think he was built to be a star.
Look how bad
He's 6'3", 108 kg.
Here's Sonny Bill. Williams. There's no way to stop him.
Okay, so you don't want to buy what a Kiwi chick has to say about Australian Rugby League? Well, let me introduce you to some people. This is footy show presenter Matty Johns.
He has more of an impact and influence on a game than anyone I've ever seen.
Australian League legend Bradley Clyde.
A lot of people look up to him. I look up to him.
And Ray Warren, a man who's commentated more league games than I've had hot dinners.
And if you've got a Williams in your side, you follow him. He will show you the way. It's almost biblical, isn't it?
The shy Samoan Kiwi boy who grew up in Auckland's Mount Albert is now a name so big in Australia.
Have you got any more Sonny Bills over there? We could do a few.
He has his own action figure.
It's pretty embarrassing, Yeah. I don't think it'll ever be like this.
He's not very good though, is he? Sonny Bill?
He's the best.
He's the best.
I love him and he's going to be my husband one day.
He's a very good-looking player.
All the mothers love him. All the fathers respect him. All the daughters want to go out with him. All the brothers want to drink with him.
It might be a good opportunity to have another look at the gym shot of just in case.
So how much of it's natural and how much of it's hard work?
All hard work. You know, I guess if I didn't train in that, I'd just be a big fat slob. People just think it's the glitz and glamour. Oh, look, he's on TV. You know, he's got the best life. You know, there's a lot of hard work that goes into turning up week in, week out for 26 rounds. You know, tough footy.
For Sonny Bill Williams, life has always been about league.
Not the first game he ever played. He got tackled and ran off screaming. So it was
Come on, bro, I was 5 years old.
His dad played, so did big brother John Arthur.
Yeah, he used to bully me when we were young, so tables have turned now.
Playing league out in the backyard and on the furniture and scallywags, just normal kids.
I can't remember a time when I probably wasn't thinking about footy growing up.
He was just 16 when he was plucked from suburbia to join the Bulldogs club in Sydney. It was tough for a young kid far from home, and the work in those early days was far from glamorous.
They used to get me up in the grandstand, cleaning all the poo off the grandstand, and that's when I actually used to see all the boys training and that, and sit there and think, how was this, you know? Rather be doing that than cleaning the burpee off the chairs.
Just 2 years later, he was running out with the big boys.
I was lucky I got to run out, you know. I forgot my boots the first game. Had to ring my brother up, and he had to go back home and get me a pair of boots just so I could run on the field.
That same year, the Bulldogs won the NRL Premiership.
The win, grand final, GF first year.
His country came calling, and Sonny Bill took the field for the Kiwis.
Here's a chance here for Williams, and he's over.
It all just fell into place. I was just, I guess, a passenger on the bus, man, with a lot of quality players in the team, you know. So I guess that was probably a bit of a bit of a downfall to an extent, because it was so easy in that first year.
At just 18, he was on top of the world, but then Sonny Bill got the speed wobbles.
Right now is where he comes up with the injury.
Injury kept him off the field, but controversy kept him in the papers.
You know, I'm totally disappointed in myself and, you know, for my actions.
After being done for drink driving, he fessed up to an alcohol problem.
I'll be seeking professional help with regards to alcohol.
But now he says he had no other choice.
Did you have a problem with alcohol, or were you just...
No, not at all. I feel like I got hung out to dry, you know. I didn't want to go and speak to the media. Here I am, a freaking 20-year-old kid, and the CEO sits there and says, "That's you. What are you supposed to do?" You think, oh, okay, that's the thing to do. You know, just like you've been naughty, and that's the fastest way to make it right, you know. So, you know, looking back now, I'm very pissed off at what happened that day when I did come out and say I had a drinking problem, because, you know, the only problem I had was being naive, you know.
Then last year he was snapped in a hotel toilet with an Australian iron woman.